amendments reinforce the cross-generational dimension of constitutional rights. I can't see, so I have to take my glasses off. Making it clear that the government decision-making cannot prioritize the needs of the living over those yet to be born. It also reshapes how people think about their rights, because I bet few of us out here thought about us having a right to clean air because we thought we had that, and we do, but we don't have the legal right. And why in the state constitution? Well, just number one, look at what the Supreme Court's been doing. They're sending things back to the state. They are gutting laws that, perhaps science is in there, but they don't. They say we should just rely on these big corporations to say that they're okay. So that's why we needed it in the state constitution. Individual states will then have a means to grant environmental health the highest possible protection within their jurisdictions. Even when we have a federal constitution, we will still need it state by state. And here, I just want to tell you, you think that I came this all up by myself or with a few people. We work with a woman named Maya Van Rosen. She is an environmental attorney out of Pennsylvania. This is her book right here. It's a great book. You can get it at Books and Mortar. And she has been working and litigating the Green Amendment for a long time. She started the organization For the Generations because she realized in Pennsylvania, where she lives, where fracking was going up like popcorn, that it was endangering people's health, their land, the animals, the generations. So when they used their Green Amendment in Pennsylvania, they've been able to curtail it. And then she started the organization For the Generations, forthegenerations.org. We're one of 18, maybe 20 states working on this right now, all individually. Each one is different. So that is the background of the Green Amendment. So even, and why in the Bill of Rights? Well, because it needs to be codified as a right. And the other thing is that there is environmental racism. When you think, this is some of the things that I just remembered. Love Canal. The case in Kentucky and Kentucky, West Virginia, where DuPont was throwing all the waste into the water and then saying, oh, we're not responsible for this. And that is where all the PFAS. So that's another case. Rockford, Kalamazoo, all this is all things that these companies probably knew what was going on. In fact, I think they pretty much did know what was going on. But, it's profit. It's profit. So there are lots of harms that are here in Grand Rapids, and I don't know all of them. I do know there is a concern on Cesar Chavez about the fumes that are down there. So that's one thing. Now, people will say that this is going to cost a lot. Well, public policy suggests that we choose between a healthy environment or a thriving economy. Elected leaders pit job creation and economic growth against environmental regulations. They say it's too much green tape. It costs businesses too much, but there is no part in the Green Amendment that says there shouldn't be a way to make money. It just says you should make money and then harm and kill people and the nature as a result. Think tanks in 2012 found America spent billions in compliance fees and paperwork, but it failed to consider economic benefit that regulations provide. The EPA in 2012 reported the mercury standards cost an annual $10 billion in compliance and implementation, but they delivered between 37 and 90 billion in public health savings. So think about that as your own life. How many doctor bills are you going to? Asthma, whatever, cancer. Think about the cancer alleys. So in 2020, analysts report that clean air costs $120 billion to comply with the law, but the benefits add up to $3.8 trillion. The benefits we receive from the law are up to 32 times greater than the cost. And that's not only the air cost, that is in our health, that is in early deaths, that is in loss of work days, school days. So our environment is our economy, and our economy suffers when we degrade our environment. So, you think about Michigan, how much money do we have in recreation? We have beautiful lakes, we have beautiful parks. People don't want to leave Michigan because it's so beautiful. But if we are destroying it, we are ruining our economy and we are ruining Mother Earth. So when natural capital is exploited by business and industry, the cost of cleanup or their losses goes to local communities. And governments, we pay for this in tax dollars, increased healthcare costs, and the impact on extreme weather. So this is not going to be an easy task. It is introduced in legislation, will not be on the ballot this year, but I want you to know about it. We have a booth down there. Go to forthegenerations.org. There's many states working on this, but we need everybody to get involved in this. And just as Carlos was saying and Janet was talking about, this gives us the legal arm to fight this way of living where we mess things up and then spend millions or billions in life and in healthcare to clean it up. So we have to stop that now. So please join the Michigan Green Amendment and sign up for us. Spread the word. Thank you.